Yep, sounds good. Sounds good. We still are waiting on Angel and here. Oh, I think we're good. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, are we good? We're chilling. We're good. Hey, you can see me, guys. Hey, welcome back. Little scuffed moment there, but we're chilling. We're chilling. I'm a one-man band. Actually, might I add, I am streaming and casting alongside Bean Man himself on my left side over here. Over here. What do you guys say, Bean Man? Yeah, he has man of many words, and he's gonna have some great breakdowns for this matchup coming into the losers bracket. Like I said before, welcome back, everyone. We had a little mix-up. We had to swap some things around and get some things adjusted, as it is our last match of the night, and some people had to dip out. You know, it's getting late. It's 10 p.m. But anyone that stuck around, thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream. Glad to see you here, and you're gonna see an exciting matchup between two squads. So, all I gotta say is we've seen so much from these squads, and unfortunately, one is going to drop out tonight. So we gotta see them play at their best. And currently, we saw Doug Esports and Knife to Meet You go all the way in a best of 7, and Doug Esports barely coming out on top, winning 2-1 and taking it over Knife to Meet You. And then the Bava and the Buoys won over the Googly Boogly squad, who took only one game off of them in the ones match against myself. You know, Angleller goated. He's a quality ones player. So can't say much there. He beat me out, and that was a good matchup. So I think we're still waiting on some people here, but again, like to mention, you know, this is do or die for one of the teams here. You got to put your heart in the line, play as hard as you can, and make sure to continue your run in the lower bracket. Maybe make some moves, potentially get to grand finals, win a bracket reset. All of that would be entertaining, and it starts now for one of these teams. What do you guys say, Bean Man? No, yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. I think Decibel's a little weird too. Um, anyways, we're still waiting. We have some technical difficulties. Um, so we're gonna wait a sec here and see how this goes. I think full team is not in here yet. Not fully sure what's happening. But anyone in chat right now, what's your predictions? Because I, again, am split. I like this Googly Boogly squad a lot. They played really solid, but they are missing. They are missing a key part in Guga, player they played with all the weeks. Now they're missing out of him. Not putting any hate on Visions. He's a strong and great player, but it's hard when you play with the same 3 guys for 8 weeks or 7 weeks, and then you have to swap it up last moment. And I think that could make Knife to Meet You be the squad that overall wins this best of 7 in this lower bracket, only because one man is missing that provides so much chemistry to the squad. So I am excited to see what happens here, and I don't know, maybe it will play out the way I don't foresee it. So should be fun, and why don't we throw it over to the game screen right now? Just to hopefully get things going and moving, and farewell to my beautiful face. on the game screen. Teams are almost ready to go. They are joining up, and we are ready for this third matchup of the night, the game sealer. These teams have it on the line. Do they have what it takes? Decibel and Visions on the kickoff. Visions winning it hard, but Arya, speedy, following up with a great touch. And unfortunately, Fear, great pressure off the ceiling. He knew exactly what Arya was doing. Cut him off before he could go anywhere. And it pinched. What a play there. You know, a pinch. We saw Arya hit some nasty pinches in his series. And one right back there. Fear knows he got a good pinch over Arya there. So now we're going to see Decibel taking his time, but it's actually a mishap. He called himself off, and now a shot, a clinical shot from Fear again. He kind of slowed it down. The team is rambunctious on that back wall. They don't know what to do, and Fear slides in and shoots it past both of the back defenders to again go up 2 goals with 19 seconds off the clock. That is incredible for the squad, and I think it might be what we see in this whole series. Lin taking control now. A thing we saw plenty of times in the earlier series, Lin showed off some amazing skills, being able to score a lot for his squad off of passes from his teammates. Arya making a midfield touch, maybe to Decibel, but Decibel's not fast enough. Vision's almost getting in there in time, and actually does not get the boost over Arya. It leaves Arya on their side with a good bit of boost and a chance to make a play, but the boost spawns just in time for Fear, and it leaves a chance for this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad. Decibel really strong patience. Took his time. Fear unfortunately actually missed a follow-up on his clear, which allowed Decibel get the dribble, go past one, and Anglelo's occupied with Arya in the net, which leaves it perfectly open for Decibel to get a goal and maybe come back. 3 goals in a minute is pretty shocking against these squads. You know, squads I see that have strong defense. So something a little bit unusual in my eyes, but their offenses, regardless, are really strong. So this might be something we see for the rest of the game, a shootout between these two squad members, and a shootout indeed. Angleler slotting one into the side of the net, a great cut in that midfield position. Kind of a fake there from Visions, but more so a mistouch that just falls right on top of Angleler's car. And Angel's got to be feeling good about that one. We try to continue that goal with that kickoff there, but Decibel maintains composure, took control, gets a pass down to Lin. Lin doing what he can. Maybe he's trying to force a bump, and it leaves Visions awkward. The net is wide open, but no one's there to follow. And Lin is on the sidewall with the ball. Unfortunately, just gets a touch away, and now Arya's turn. He almost gets right past Angel. And he's still turning on this defensive end of Googly Boogly as KNIFETOMEETYOU keeping that pressure. Maybe a touch here mid from Decibel, but no, a miss. And Arya ready for the miss, cleaning up Decibel's mistake, but the pressure might be on. A counter attack for this squad, and it drops down and away. It's looking like, again, the pressure popped, but Fear keeps the control, hits it past one, and it still leaves this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad kind of in shambles as Angel got a demo. Put a misplay by the teams there. I think they passed it into each other and hit it into their own half, which is how this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad will get the ball into maybe a good spot to score. But Angel, great slowdown touch, allows his team to maybe make a play back as Fear's on the far side. They need time, and they get time as Visions with the demo. Strong plays and a strong showing from this Googly Boogly squad. Look at that demo. Just Decibel, last man back. Arya can't do much anything there to just catch up to it. And it leads to the 4-1 deficit, but it's not over yet. 2 minutes to go, and I don't see any of these squads stopping. I see more goals in sight. Visions getting a play, and there you go. Decibel, a mistouch, but he recovers, and it's still Angel. The pressure. I mean, this Knife to Meet You squad is expecting Decibel to make a touch, maybe to clear it away. They weren't expecting that. And actually, Arya, the second man, getting bumped by Visions. It's just so much physical play and forcing one player to make every touch. Something's got to falter if that is if that is the play style, and it so happens to be for Decibel on that back end. And Gleller going for a peak shot. He gets the touch, and it's a pass mid right to Visions. This team is showing off everything offensively, and they do not want to stop. We have a minute 47 left, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't see this team stopping offensively. I mean, are you kidding me? This might need to be a game where Knife to Meet You starts to re-game plan. You got to re-strategize, right? This is a majority 3v3 series, and if you're losing like this in 3v3, yeah, you most likely won't win the series. So you need something needs to start now. They had a goal earlier. Maybe they can connect to that goal. They had a fake by Arya. Decibel gets a touch away. Fear controlling himself to the backboard. He can't get another touch, and it leaves a play. But Arya's just getting bullied by everyone on this roster, and Decibel gritting a great shot, but almost placed perfectly to go in. It was just saved away. Nice to meet you. Seemingly on offense for the last 40 seconds from that kickoff. They just had so much pressure there. Booted away by Angel. What a touch, honestly. An interesting clear into his back half, but it allowed Visions to take a great touch away. And Arya forcing a touch out. Unfortunately, getting cut off now by Angel. And something I might want to add, we haven't seen much from Lin as he goes here, but he's been pretty hard third man at Visions. What are you up to? What a touch by him, just clearing it all the way into the other side of this pitch. For the mounting pressure, their counterattacks against this Knife to Meet You squad have been so strong, and probably 2 or 3 goals just off counterattacks. And that's already 2 or 3 times more than this Knife to Meet You squad. Now Brazil is on the board. What is happening? This team is unfortunately falling apart. Not the team we saw in this Doug Esports series. Decibel almost getting the touch. And now we watch potentially as the clock winds down off of this kickoff. Decibel getting the touch he needs and a chance to get some time back, but Visions is just running the clock out, not having it. He wants to end on Brazil. But this could be it for Decibel. The shot maybe, but bumped away again by Angel. All the teams trying to keep it up just for fun here, as one of the teams here is going to be their last series. And a shot, 8-1, 3v1, 3v3 matchup goes to the Googly Boogly squad that had so much offensive pressure. And we see a GG well played by Arya. Interesting to see what we see about that. They should be joining back. I think it's a car swap up, so um, we'll get them all back in here. Yet they're just doing a mental reset, right? 8-1. We'll have to see what's gonna be picked. 2v2, 1v1. This Knife to Meet You squad dominates, not necessarily dominates, but is stronger in twos, and we do see the pickup there of twos. It's honestly probably going to be Decibel and Lin, as we've seen. So, and I don't necessarily know. Maybe a Arya, or sorry, Arya's the Knife to Meet You squad. I meant Visions and Fear, as we saw in the Baba Booey matchup. So it's probably what we're gonna see here, and we're gonna probably jump into it right now. Taking a break to catch my breath as 5 minutes went by and I don't think I stopped talking. So took my time, but I would like to mention Arya's on the pitch. A fun little transfer move here. A pass back from Decibel to Arya, trying to make any play he can. But remember, everyone at home, Arya is on a interesting ping, uh, 260-ish ping, which could be a bonus for this 2v2 squad of Googly Boogly. And it allows potential chance, a door left open for them. But we do also know that Arya is a dangerous player. He gets the flip reset, a pass to Decibel. Visions stepping up as the sub for this team, getting a great touch away, but no one was able to follow up, and a double commit there. It's allowing Arya to just go for a solo play again. Actually, a pinch. Arya, we should just name him Arya the Pinch Man or something at this point. He's going for pinches, seems like every game at least, and they seem to be working really well with his playstyle and his team's playstyle. And Arya getting a beat there. Can he get the follow-up to go into the net? But no fear, a strong 2v2 player gets a jump out. Actually trying to get a bump there because the ball got away from him. Decibel going for a bump. Everyone went for a bump there. Now we're going to see the 1v1 as Decibel gets back. He gets back in time, but he's really awkward. He's almost getting bumped. Fear barely missing that bump. If he gets that touch, it's going to be a first goal for them. But the KNIFETOMEETYOU squad withstands as they continue. Maybe a chance here, almost pinched right into their net, and a misplay there. A potential lag play there for Arya that costs them a goal after almost an insane pinch that went into the net. Can't be blaming Arya there. That's just a tough one if you're on bad ping because the ball's moving so fast. Arya getting a flip reset, a chance to score a solo play, but it went right over the net, and Vision stepping up. I mean, we're talking about a guy that is the sub for the team, a guy that's never played, and I was just talking so much stuff about that he could be the reason this squad fails, but he's also the reason this squad is succeeding, and almost a great save by him. But it was unfortunately a perfectly placed shot by Arya, making up for his mistake earlier and tying this game right back up. Third kickoff this game, we see Arya getting a pass perfectly to Decibel, another twos player, strong player. This matchup getting a 50. Allowing some time now. Fear getting touches. You don't want to see it from this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad, but Decibel right back at him, making great cuts, almost a shot. He's pumping Visions. He is bullying him in the net, trying to force him away from being second man, but now he's bullying his own teammate. Decibel's after everyone's blood this game, it looks like, and he has a chance to make a play here. Visions is on the ball quick. It actually forces Decibel off, and it allows Arya to be in an awkward spot, but a spot to save it nonetheless. Counter attack here again for this Googly Boogly squad. Decibel doing all they can, keeping control for Arya. Arya's very awkward. Now, this squad is going to be taking time. Keep it in a great offensive position, but what is that? The 50 went right through Decibel. I don't know if he missed a touch there or the 50 really prevailed, but it did indeed look like a missed touch mixed with a 50. 50 that barely got any leverage on that ball and it allowed Googly Boogly just get another goal. And that could be crucial. That could be game sealer. This game has been very defensive. Something different we've seen from the 3v3 matchup, but Arya with a chance. Actually right over crossbar, and now it's going to be up to Decibel, a man with no boost. A chance. He's really awkward, but he leaves a great 50 on the Visions, and Fear a little awkward in the midair. Now having to somewhat force a play away to let Visions in a good spot. Oh. Hey, what a goal! All right, we're back. We're back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a fun blooper, one that we will never forget. Um, from a great matchup here. Oh, a demo onto from Visions onto Arya. It leaves a good chance for this Giggly Wiggly squad. And no fear with half tank, a chance to make a play for Visions. Visions doing all he can. Can't, bro. Okay. Ugh. Mental reset, everyone. Mental reset. A chance, a double tap, almost for fear. And it's allowing now Knife to meet you. The 2v1. Put a cut. Hey, the ball just got away from Decibel. And it allows Visions again, the man, capitalizing on a mistake from Knife to meet you and allowing them to take a goal lead into the 20 seconds left of this 2v2 matchup, which could be bad. Something we do not want to see. We want to see both of these teams succeed to their best extent, and we know that they play great. And Arya, the chance he gets a play, he gets an amazing play, an air dribble that just goes right over the top of Fear. Are you kidding me? How did that stick to his car? He dribbled that down. What a touch from Arya over Fear, and it actually ties the game up. Something improbable 12 seconds ago, but now realistic with 5 seconds on the clock. Overtime lingering. Arya, again, maybe wanting to finish it now. He gets a pass mid, but Visions kicks it out. Overtime of game 2, the 2v2 matchup. And it's looking like Visions making the first touch, maybe one touch indeed to finish the game. Decibel getting a demo, much needed to relieve the pressure. And a shot, a counterattack by Arya. What is that game? Just a great play. I mean, Arya clinically getting solid touches, Visions overcommitting for the boost, thinking that maybe Fear had a play, and now it left them with their pants down. Unfortunately, they definitely thought probably they had that one in the bag. 20 seconds left, and that game ended, and 30 seconds later in the favor of Knife to meet you. Um, it's looking like Decibel's running into some issues. I'm just gonna drop a just be better in the chat for him. And we have some biased. Angeleller himself says he's got lag, and you got to play through the lag. So, they took the win there. I don't see why they should not continue. 1-1. Eyed this series back up. Cheers to everyone at home. I'm thirsty. I have not eaten dinner or anything since like this morning. So, cheers. I gotta take a sip here. It'll leave some better bloopers in the future. But 3v3, ladies and gentlemen, and it is right here, right now. Oh, I'm in. Hey, I'm in. I'm in the game. Let's go. um, Not expected. For me to join there. I don't think anyone was, but again, this is the most scuffed series I've been a part of, and it's a great time. And Sphere almost starting again. He was the man to break open the game last time. Got 2 goals pretty much off the bat. Almost getting one there, but he couldn't get the touches he wanted. It's allowing Knife to meet you to maybe have opportunity to get the first goal this time. Visions doing all he can to maybe make a play over to his newfound teammates. But Angel doing also what he can to just give his teammates time. He knows that if they get all boosts in the tank, they have so much better chance against this Knife to meet you squad. And Angel almost pinning that one in the top left, or top right, my apologies. But it went off the backboard, and now they're kind of on their heels. Oh, But a miss there, a lag touch potentially from Lin. It's allowing Knife to meet you again. They seem to have no boost, but they keep trying to get the ball upfield. They keep trying to give themselves time, but this squad of Googly Boogly is clinically smart at taking boosts and being strong on this defensive half. They've only dropped that one goal in the 3v3 matchup. They're both up right now, which is something you do not like to see. Lin booming one backboard, one man I said that we need to see more of, and we need to see more of that. The goal getting put and placed right by Arya, but Lin shooting one down, and two men, two of the Knife to Meet You guys in net searching for bumps, but no one found one, but it still left them pressured to score. And a minute 30 off the clock, we're looking at maybe another chance for this Knife to Meet You squad to get back into this. Lin almost getting a touch out to his teammate. Unfortunately, couldn't get the air dribble. But Decibel's getting demoed as the first man, and it could change the pressure up for this offensive attack, but a play right back out to Decibel. And it's a 2v2 in that blue half. That was bumped away by Googly Boogly, but almost a backdoor shot shooting right behind Angel. But not enough power to get anywhere towards the net. And it is time for the Googly Boogly squad to shine. 8 goals last game. Can we see one here? But no. The pressure again just taken away. Lin, again, the man I said we need to see doing what we need, what this Knife to Meet You squad needs to see by stepping up and taking a big role, playing very fast and very pressured to not get scored on as many times they did the first series. But oh my god, what a shot by Angel. Are you kidding me? Beautiful, just off-center double tap that slides perfectly into that bottom middle of the net. No one's ready for that on this Knife to Meet You squad. I mean, who in the hell would be ready for that? It's just a great play, and it's kind of something that we need to see from this Googly Boogly squad to get their momentum back into this. I mean, they were the aggressors in that first 3v3, and that proves that they still have it in them, and they get another there. Angel doing it himself, captain of this squad, taking a little slow shot, a little different than that double tap, but a team bump actually from Lin could have caused them to not save that. I could be wrong, but nonetheless a goal for Googly Boogly. Angel getting a fake pass to one. Decibel last man, awkward play. Decibel getting a touch to barely save it out of net. It could have left another shot, a double tap for Angel, but instead they're left without a goal. Decibel getting the first man to jump and allowing the 50 out to Lin, and where is everyone? That was free. That is the definition of free. I mean, Decibel's literally playing defense in that net. Unfortunate there. I think they just got caught up on that right side with low boost and made it difficult for them to get back. But Knife to Meet You saw that, and they took the goal for themselves. They do not want to drop this 3v3. I mean, if they have a chance to take the series lead and get the pressure, it's gonna be something that they want and need in order to take this series. I mean, I'm pretty sure Doug Esports lost that first game, right? Won the second game, and then won the third game to gain the series lead back. And that's the pressure you need. I mean, they ended up winning that series, and Arya taking a shot perfectly placed. A very awkward spot for this squad. I mean, look at this. Visions and Angel just not having a great position on that. I mean, Angel could have gotten there, but he thought it was placed in a different spot, and that's a fluke you don't want. And it allows Knife to Meet You to take the lead once again. The lead changes seem to be happening quite a bit for both of these squads. And a demo on the from Decibel onto Angel allows a chance out to Arya, but it's passed away right back to Angel, the man that has been scoring all of these great goals for this squad and almost getting a great play for them again there. But Visions, his time to shine once again, maybe getting a pass out. He can't fully get it mid, but Angel doing what he can to control a touch and maybe get it to his teammates. Could not get there, and it's Vision's turn again. They want this. They're keeping this pressure. Angel's doing all he can to pass to Fear, and it's barely saved away. That could have slotted perfectly into net. Two players now trading demos in the midfield. Visions with the final chance, and a shot that goes right into the net. I am speechless. I mean, it's just easily floating. I think Arya thinks Lin has that one easily saved. But Lin creeped up too much into the middle of the net. He's not fully back post. And this is the slim chance that Googly Boogly needs to potentially take this game. Angel now taking some control in the air. He actually fakes past one and he uses all of his boosts as he's dancing around the ball but can't make strong contact. He seemed to be stuck on the off defense here. But not after that. Arya having to make a play. And there you go. Trading games just like that. We see KNIFETOMEETYOU getting a clutch last few second goal in their 2v2 and winning 4-3. And we see the exact same thing happen there in the 3v3 matchup. Heartbreaking for both teams, but at the end of it, you got to be feeling happy because both teams took their dub when they had that last second chance to come back, and it's pressuring this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad to potentially have to play a little harder, and you have to win a ones next with a um, with Lin versus Angel. Interesting, very interesting. I don't know really who I would picture winning that. I know Angel's strong, and I think I played Lin. Lin's very grounded, so he likes his flicks, and if he can keep control of the ball, I think that's what he's gonna have to do to capitalize on Angel. But Angel again, he knows the touches and ones. He knows the small touches that score goals off of kickoffs, off of everything. So you just have to remember to lock up and play a strong matchup going into this 1v1 matchup between these two players. Getting into the game here. We will see these two players join here in a second. And there they are on the pitch. KNIFETOMEETYOU now in almost desperate and dire needs to win this one to not force the next game to being match point. I don't see the issue being next game, but I do see the issue potentially being the game after. The flex game where a 1v1 or a 2v2 could be played, and Lin getting the ball just barely touched over him, but he has boost control over Angel here, and Angel might try to go quick. Almost does, but Lin can't get the flick he wants. Now he's rushing back to get boost. It's Angel's turn. He gets a pop to himself on the sidewall. Can he get a shot? It's going right past Lin, but it's saved by Angel, or by Lin. Angel now cutting, making a good 50. Gets the boost over Lin. This could be the good pressure. He almost gets a demo. And now almost a bad touch for Angel because it's allowing Lin to get back. Oh, but Lin missed the boost. You can't be having that in this matchup, and he gets bumped because of it. What an interesting play there. Lin a little too rushed to get back. He might have thought Angel had something more special. and instead gets bumped right out of net and right out of the air as the first goal of this game is going towards Googly Boogly. But it almost quickly goes back to Lin, the quick kickoff there. Pretty strong, but can't get the shot he wants. Now Angel quickly trying to get on this. He's got full boost. He can just maybe take an air dribble here with no pressure at all. And a simple goal right into the net. Lin faking the kickoff, waiting for Angel to make a move instead. And now Angel actually getting a misplay. He's gonna have to go on the backboard quick or something. He almost gets the Doomsy. Angel now really sitting at low boost. He's got 24 in the tank, so he's got enough to get up in the air, but not quick enough. Not quick enough to catch up to Lin on that back wall. And he bleeds a goal of from his lead, and it cuts it down to just one with so much time remaining. Lin, are you kidding me? What a great play by him there, just being able to regain so fast and get right past Angel. Angel's super far behind that one. Very difficult for him to catch up at all in any manner, and almost unsavable. So, Lin making a smart play, a smart decision, something we need to continue to see. Angel getting a strong flick, but one that hurts him at the end as he shoots it too far over net, that it allows Lin, a man with more boost than Angel, can just simply put that one in and takes the lead. Another kickoff between these two. Lin decides to actually go for it. Maybe something that's not actually great, as we see Angel capitalizing very quickly. Got the boost and a little slot right into the sidebar that falls perfectly into the net. Once is a quick game mode, so just have to continue to see maybe Lin doing his mind games. It's really helping him out here. And he gets the demo. He's got to attack quick. I mean, get Angel when he has no boost, but Angel, perfect spawn. He got the outer spawn on that far side to get the boost in time and rush the ball. Lin, one booming clear, maybe a second. No, it's an overcommit. Now it's a race to the ball. And Angel beat out by Lin, trying to get a read on him now off that wall, but can't, and he instead forces to get his boost in a bar down shot from Angel, something I did not expect to see. Even if it goes over Lin there, that is incredible how it goes bar down there, but one to take the lead halfway through this matchup. A close matchup indeed. We've seen these ones with Angel go so close, and I'm not surprised that these players are playing so well against each other. Oh, but Angel, his demos do prove to be pretty lethal as he maintains control really well of that ball, and it's an easy shot into the open net. Lin kind of winning a kickoff, but he can't get to the boost in time. Nonetheless, it leaves Angel in a really awkward spot. He's gathering all the boosts and potentially setting up an air dribble, but Lin is up, and he's getting faked out by Angel. Angel just continuing to gain a lead for his team. Up three goals now. I mean, all this offensive pressure Lin had is seeping away. And so we're going to have to see maybe more tricky plays on the kickoff here. Lin, they both fake. And it's a race to the ball. A special kind of kickoff there, and this could be an open net. Oh, but he misses. Angel misses as well. I'm confused. Lin the disrespect too, just not even going for it. That's tough. Well, we saw the mind games there, and now we see the big, strong tactic of trying to win that kickoff. Lin going for a pre-flip, but he can't get it. If he got that perfectly, he might have been able to send that one into the net of Angel, but maybe a chance. It might go out this time. It does, but Lin turtling into his own net. At this point, I don't know if he's still trying or just having fun with it, but, you know, he can do whatever he decides. Lin now a chance with full boost, trying to air dribble over Angel, but Angel again getting a mistouch. These last two goals from Lin have just been putting too much pressure on Angel that he can't get the touch he wants. And he scores on himself. Lin going for that fake. Maybe trying to get a touch over here from Angel. And he gets a strong 50. That is what we need for this Knife to Meet You squad to take this game. Again, just Lin outplaying after the kickoff. Just trying to flip the table and turn the scoreboard in his favor. One more goal. Are we going to see it? Maybe not, as Angel wins this kickoff very well. He doesn't actually shoot it immediately, but he shoots it top bins. Again, bar down. He's placing these so perfect. His offense does not seem to falter in these 1v1 matches. Lin's the man with control now. I think he has the flip over Angel, but instead he opts for a double jump, maybe air dribbling. Trying to play really close to the ball just to beat out Angel. He does, he gets the boost. But he doesn't really have a good booming touch out. And it leaves Angel in a great position to cut it, but now Lin getting a cut of his own. Clock is ticking now. And it's looking in favor of Angel. Maybe a last chance shot from Lin, but it's it's missed, and Angel, a little toxic, throws a nice shot. Um, can't blame him there. That's just a tough matchup and a very close one. I respect Lin's play style. He played really well, as best as you can do sometimes against Angel. But Angel's smart offensive tactics are what really helped them take that win. Helped Googly Boogly take that one's win. And now they're moving on into this 3v3 matchup. Potentially at, well, they are at game point, but potentially taking the series. So we are going to have to see something here from this Knife to Meet You squad. Something that we have yet to see, and that is a strong comeback for the best of 7 series. We just have to see them win 3 straight here, and it's very difficult because if they win this one, then Googly Boogly can opt for a 1v1 again, and then that can that can potentially end in another loss for that squad. Googly Boogly, the first team with the ball off of kickoff. But KNIFETOMEETYOU seems to be entering this match very fast, as they are not wanting to lose this series. It is all they have left of this tournament, and it's their chance to show greatness. Come back, and there you go. Lin the man getting a goal because of Vision's mistakes. A little toxic there. We need a new sub. I opt we put McGleller in, but that's just me. Stray bullets. Anyways, that goal there, goal there from Googly Boogly to tie it up. I mean, you know, they opt for a new sub, but there's Visions again, being the man of the series, passing to his team, creating great chances for them to stay alive and potentially take this series in 5. Lin, though, great touch, a very quick touch to try to force this Googly Boogly squad off their feet, and didn't really necessarily work out, but again, they have a chance here. Cut off by Angel. Angel now solo playing to himself. He can't get there, but no one's really ready for that backboard touch, and it leaves a great play for Fear to just go up and take an easy shot right down the middle between all 3 of the defenders. Just a great play. Angel now doing his solo play thing. He gets a 50 onto 1. Decibel is able to stay on and obtain the full boost. Lin couldn't get the touch he wants, and Arya actually passing right down to Fear, but Fear was not ready for that. He was not expecting a simple pass play out from Arya. Now Fear, he was able to hit that ball to himself and allows Angel to get some great touches for his team, and there they are again together. Angel and Fear passing to around. Gets a touch off of Arya's mistouch. And Fear's quickly in the right position upfield to get Angleller's great pass. The 3-1 score is a little daunting for this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad, but nothing they've never faced before. Something they can definitely come back from. We see they still have that 1 goal. They have a chance with offense and a double commit there, but maybe a double down. Oh my god. Arya, if he put that one away, that could have been the chance for them to come back on the series. Now Arya, the man himself, last man here. He's going to take control maybe on this ball. He does, trying to get a flick over 1. He almost gets a pass over to Decibel. Decibel's going to be the one trying to maybe take the shot here. He gets a flip over 1. Angel's there to block it away and follow up on his own touch. Arya, chance in the midfield, blocked away. It's going to leave Decibel, the man, making a first attempt, but Angel almost pinching it into that KNIFETOMEETYOU net. And it allows them to continue this offense as Visions takes control again. I mean, look at that. Simple air dribble, a play to himself, and Angel's kind of forcing some pressure on that backboard to just get them a little scared, and it allows the lead to gain even more. This 4-1 lead is looking very similar to our first matchup of the series today, or first game of this best of 7, I should say, as we saw 8-1 from Googly Boogly. Might see something similar here if this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad can't get their offense going. Angel got the pass out to mid. No one was there, and it allows Lin to peak. Lin sanity right there. Look at that. Touch to himself, off the ceiling, off the back wall, trying all he can to grab his team and get them back on their feet and try to tie this series up to maybe take it to overtime and then take them to game 6. Lin again, the man we find on the backboard. He missed that boost, but his team is still there to pick up what he left off. Now this Googly Boogly squad actually not getting strong offensive touches, which leaves a chance for KNIFETOMEETYOU to take their turn upfield. Arya up in the air, he misses the touch, but it leaves Lin in a perfect spot. Decibel is trying to shoot it over Fear, but Fear gets a great touch, and Lin doing all he can. Arya getting blocked out by Visions. This pressure is getting so many shots on net, but Googly Boogly is withstanding the heat and now turning it into their own type of pressure on the upfield. But Decibel, great carry on that wall. He gets a flip reset almost. Now Googly Boogly getting kind of a double commit, but Angel's able to stay on the ball. He gets demoed off. Decibel popping to Arya, one of his own teammates. Vision's getting a touch on the back wall, but kicked away again by KNIFETOMEETYOU. The waterfall touchdown. It's Lin almost getting that passing play to Decibel. And 9 seconds left for all that this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad have in this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at our top 3 teams, as unfortunately this KNIFETOMEETYOU squad is eliminated. They played so strong. They were one of the top teams going into like week 4 of the playoffs, or of the normal weekly. They were doing so good, and unfortunately they couldn't piece it together here against this Googly Boogly squad. So they fall out of the loser bracket today. They played their hearts out. They played super strong. They did their best through the lag, through the ones matches, through the twos matches, through everything. They did their best. And that's what I gotta say for them. But this Googly Boogly squad persevered. They lost 4-1 against Bob and the Buoys, and now they win 4-1 against KNIFETOMEETYOU. It kind of shows that maybe they are meant to be here. They should stay in this bracket tournament. And now tomorrow, they get to play against team either Doug Esports or a rematch of Bob and the Buoys, depending on what team loses the best of 7 tomorrow. Thank you everyone for stopping by for the night. I'm glad to be casting alongside Beanman. And all I gotta say is tune in tomorrow, and I hope to see you all then. So you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were